whole time. Alright, without further ado, this is Archie the Cockatiel, and I am Archie's mom, Stacey. You want to tell them what the video's about? Archie is very excited to see you all again. He's telling you that you should hit that subscribe button and join our flock. He's very vocal today. Okay, so today's video is kind of an update video as far as like where we've been, because obviously we took a little bit of a break from YouTube. So back in October, I got accepted to the University of Illinois to start in the fall of 2021. I'm really excited to continue my education because I am wanting to get out of retail. I've been doing retail for about 14 years and I'm just not really happy with it. I want to do something that makes me happy so that I'm not miserable going to work, getting yelled at by customers, things like that. Oh, big stretch, huh? Yeah. So just something that I really want to do is finish school. I ended up changing my major this semester from business administration to accounting, and I was very excited to get accepted to the University of Illinois, but I got some bad news a couple of weeks later. They announced that they were going to be closing my store. I work at a cell phone, well, I used to work at a cell phone store. So yeah, so that just ended up closing actually this week. They did it right after Christmas, of course. And they offered for us to either take a severance and look for another job, or they offered a work from home position where they match our pay for 1 year. After that, it might be going down. And basically I'll be doing customer service for this company from home. So in some ways it's kind of nice to work from home because we are in the midst of a pandemic. I'm in Illinois where the cases have been really high. So it is going to be safer for me. I also don't have to get yelled at for asking customers to wear their mask properly. So I'm actually really excited about that because I've been told some pretty awful things since this all started. So working from home could be nice. It also means that I get to be around my animals more. However, I have to work in a quiet space because I am going to be doing phone calls with customers. I can't be doing that in the living room because it does get pretty noisy in here with the birds. I set up an office space in my bedroom to work. Got a desk that I can actually make into a standing desk so I'm not sitting all the time. I made some changes to one of Archie's tree stands that didn't have food cups on it, and I took it to my parents' house and my dad helped me drill holes in it so I could add food bowls to it. I definitely can't have my other birds in the room with me while I work because they are so noisy and unpredictable on when they're going to scream and whatnot. Archie can be pretty quiet. We got some practice towards the end of the school semester with doing schoolwork and having him in the room with me while I was on Zoom meetings for classes, and he did really well. So I'm hoping that he will continue that and that he'll be able to be in the room with me while I work. Now, I know that a lot of people wish that their birds would be quiet at all the right times. I don't want to train him to be quiet. I like his vocalizations, but if he's just gonna be cool with chilling in the room with me, not making an excessive amount of noise while I work, that's good. But I'm not gonna be mad if he vocalizes or anything like that. I don't want to train him to not vocalize if that's what he wants to do, because I love when he makes all his little noises and sings and talks and everything and his chirps. So I really don't mind that. It just means that if he does get noisy, I'll have to move him back into the living room while I work. What I'm not thrilled about for the work from home job is the schedule that they have set up for it. It is going to be really hard to make schoolwork in the fall, hopefully when things open back up. So that's the only thing I'm really nervous about, is how that's going to work with school. So another thing that we had kind of mentioned on our Instagram but didn't really get much into is Archie ended up going to the vet back at towards the end of October. Earlier this year, he did this thing where he would kind of breathe strangely, and he would kind of go off by himself and just sit there and be very quiet and make these weird breathing motions, which was really concerning. I took him to I took him to 2 different veterinarians because the first one said that he was perfectly healthy. They couldn't find anything wrong with him. Spent several $100s. I then took him to another avian veterinarian that's about 3 hours away just to get a second opinion. They said they couldn't find anything wrong with him. So I, was kind of comforted that having that second opinion, he was okay. They said maybe it was just the environment, I should get a humidifier. So in October, he started doing the same thing, but he would make kind of a wheezing noise, which made me really nervous. So I immediately made an appointment to go see our veterinarian here in town to get him checked out again. And they looked him over, said he seemed okay, but they would do some blood work, which ended up costing over $900, but you can't put a price on love. So definitely worth getting you checked out to make sure you're okay. So we did that. It took a few weeks to get the results. They really didn't find anything conclusive. They said that he tested negative for fungal infection, but it was technically negative, but it could be seen as positive. They didn't think they needed to act on it because his white blood cell count was okay. It was clear that he's not actually having to fight any infection. So I ended up going to Dr. Scott McDonald in December for my other birds to be seen and get their checkup done. And I showed him the paperwork for Archie, and he looked over the blood cell counts and just his whole blood work, and said that he looked good. He was still low on calcium, so we're working on getting better with that. But yeah, he said that he didn't see anything that was concerning either. So the other vet here in town thinks that it might be asthma. So I ended up upgrading our air purifier from a basic $150 air purifier to a rabbit air purifier, which is like one of the best air purifiers that you can get. It was about $550, so it's a really nice one. Key when you buy an air purifier, if it has an ionizer, you want to make sure you turn that off, because otherwise it can release ozone, which can be harmful to birds. So if you do end up getting an air purifier at some point, make sure you turn off the ionizer. And I'll put a link below for the air purifier that I got. So I was definitely nervous for several weeks waiting as all of this went on with Archie, because I wanted to make sure that he was okay. And I spent a lot of money, but like I said, you can't put a price on love, even though it turned out that, it doesn't seem like anything's actually wrong with him. If you ever catch your bird doing something strange or doing something that may mean that they're sick, you definitely want to take them to the vet right away, because birds can go downhill very quickly, because in the wild they want to hide if they're ill, because if they show it, then they're more likely to get picked off by predators. So it's very important for a bird to hide their illness, which is a negative in a domestic sense because it's harder to tell if they're not feeling well. And by the time they show that they're not feeling well, it's usually pretty bad. Really big stretch. So I ended up finishing the semester for fall, and I did relatively well. I got 2 A's and a B. And school is so important to me right now. That's one of the reasons that I took a break, is because I really want to make sure I keep my grades up. I'm trying to get financial aid and scholarships. Where are you going? Let's see here. And this was a hard semester for me because I did full-time this semester, plus I work full-time, so it was definitely hard. Step up. And while I missed making videos for you guys, I just really needed to focus on myself with being stressed out about the work situation in school and whether Archie was sick or not. I just needed to take some time off. But something that's been really good in the last several months that I've been doing is weight loss. So back in late July, early August, I started following Results with Tracy. If you're familiar with Marlene McCohen, Tracy is Marlene's best friend. They started doing a video series together on Marlene's channel called Parrot Chop Chef. You should definitely check that out because there's some really cool recipes they do on there for you and your bird. But anyway, so Results with Tracy, on her Instagram, she was posting some really cool looking recipes that were healthy. I've been trying to lose weight for the last 3 years and have been really struggling to do so. But back in late July, early August, I started checking out her recipes, trying them out. They were really good. I was trying to be under 1,200 calories on a daily basis for a calorie deficit and doing some walking and things. And it was definitely doing better with the weight loss. I lost about 8 to 10 pounds pretty quickly. I even went down a jean size, which was really exciting for me. And I was just doing really well with my weight loss. Well, I decided that I would actually try signing up with the Results with Tracy program because I knew that doing the recipes that she posted on her Instagram was helping. I figured if I did her actual program, I would see a lot of progress. So I joined her program in October, and since then I've lost over 10 pounds. I think it's like close to like 14 pounds or so, and then a few inches off my waist and my hips and my bust and all of that. So it's been a really great program. The recipes are awesome. I just started the exercise package in December, and that's been working great for me as well. So I'll have a link below for her website if you're interested in signing up. If you do sign up, make sure you leave my name in the comments, please. And she said that she might be doing like some kind of discount special. So you should definitely check her out if you've been wanting to do any weight loss. I've lost more weight the past 4 months than I have in 3 years. So it's really made a big difference for me. The food recipes are awesome, and if I tell her that there's a certain kind of food that I'm interested in, she will either create a recipe or find one and add it to my program. She's really supportive and she's there whenever you need her. If you guys are interested in seeing like weight loss update videos or anything like that, I was thinking of making like a Stacey's Corner or an Archie's Mom's Corner or something for like videos specifically for things more geared towards stuff about me. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment below. I know the whole point of this YouTube channel is really to be about Archie and the rest of the flock, but if you guys are interested in anything, because technically I'm part of the flock as well, I could do a series like that. Oh, another cool video idea that I'm really excited about is I have finally scheduled to get my Archie portrait on my arm. I've got this nice empty space here that I told them I want to fill as much of it with Archie as possible. Clearly, you guys probably know from my other videos, I have a lot of tattoos. So, and I've got portraits of like Jackie and Evie the Kaik. I've got BB and my conure who passed away a while back. I've got them on my collarbones. So technically Archie and Toots the Canary are the only birds I don't have tattooed on me. So hey, you look who's back. So it's time to get Archie tattooed on me. What do you think? So anyway, my cool video idea was to vlog the experience. I have 14 tattoos, so I have a lot of experience with getting tattoos, but I thought maybe you guys would be interested in me doing a vlog about going to get my tattoo. So just something I thought you guys might be interested in. Please leave a comment below if that's something that you're interested in. I'm always looking for ideas on new videos to do for you guys on things that are interesting, and I just thought that was something different. I've never seen a parrot slash bird vlogger do anything with tattoos, so I just thought it would be really cool. I'll have to ask permission when I go to get it done to make sure that they're okay with me vlogging during the process, but it should be a lot of fun. I would take Archie with me when I go, but there's a lot of hygiene issues with animals in a tattoo shop, so unfortunately he cannot come with me. But it should be a lot of fun. Please don't leave comments below if you don't like tattoos or think that they're immoral or anything like that. I've heard that before. It's a personal decision. It's my body. It's what I choose to do with it, and it's too late to turn back now. So don't bother, because I'll probably just delete them. I've even had customers at jobs that I've had tell me that they're wrong or that I shouldn't get any more. Usually they're men, and I don't need a man telling me what to do with my body, so. Anyway, so just an update on how things have been here with the bacon flock. With the other birds, there really haven't been any changes. The dogs are doing well too. So just some big changes for me for 2021. I want to lose about 15 to 20 more pounds, and with starting a new job, it's definitely going to be a stressful start to the year. So I may not be able to upload videos every single week, but I will try to do the best that I can. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and I promise that the how to get your bird to vocalize video will be the next video that we do. I know I said that back in October and I kind of failed on that, so I apologize, but it is coming. So yeah, you're not being very vocal right now though. I think you got it all out of your system at the beginning, didn't you? Yeah. Please join our flock and hit that subscribe button, and please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.